Anyways, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today I'm joined with a new guest.
Hello.
His name is also Nat.
She's Nat too.
Yeah, Nat 1, and then, she's Nat 2. However, forget all the small talk. As you can see, we got a little bit of different setup today, and the channel, I'm going to rename it to 3 a.m. Yapchat. You know what I mean?
Why?
It just sounds better, doesn't it? Does it not sound better than Minority Chat?
Yeah, I feel like Yapchat is more distinctive.
Yeah.
And,
Like everyone is using Yap these days, you know what I mean? So I gotta keep up with the young gens, with the culture, you know? But yeah, so it's gonna be cool. 3 a.m. Yapchat today. And we're not really filming this at 3 a.m., but I will be uploading it like middle of the night and type shit.
They wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know. Yeah, it looks dark as fuck outside. Anyways, so today's topic is what effects, whether that's positive or negative, do you think social media has had on the dating market? And later on, we can go into where do you see it going in 10 years?
I think it's so crazy. There's some positive, but
mostly negative. Yeah.
But
I think shall we start with like some of the positives, just to ease the pain, I guess. Like I think number one, obviously, social media is very connected these days. You can reach out to anybody, essentially anybody, and around the world. If you're approaching it from a networking perspective, social media, obviously, it's perfect for this, especially Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all of that stuff. But when it comes to dating, the positives I would say is you get a glimpse of what a person's lifestyle is kind of like.
Yeah.
Before you kind of jump into it.
You can make a based
assumption. However, it might not be an accurate one.
Yeah, of course, it might not be an accurate one. But like there's only so much you can hide.
Yeah, true.
There's only so much you can hide.
Yeah, there is so much you can hide.
Details that you can even see from what people do.
Right, Batman detective type shit.
Yeah, just look and be like, oh, that's a bit interesting. That's a bit weird.
Yeah. I like that person's train of thought, music taste, what kind of movies they like to watch. I guess it depends on what you're looking for, right? So yeah. That's the positive side of it. I guess positives in quotations, because you can take it as positive or negative depending on your situation.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of things you can use, because like if you investigate into that person, some of the things that they like. Then when you go on that initial date, it's like,
oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
People go on those dates and
play
a song that they've played for weeks, and they're like, oh
yeah, we're soulmates type shit. Yeah. So you're playing a game essentially. Yeah. But see, I don't know. Like I thought about doing that.
Because that's funny.
When I was dating, but I feel cheap. Like I feel like I'm deceitful. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, don't you think we're all deceitful when we're going into dating? Do you not feel like we try to put our best foot in, even though that's not necessarily ourselves?
Yeah.
So
yeah, but I mean, you know how I think it's a Japanese saying. Like I think you told me this actually. Everybody got 3 faces. 1 you show to the world, 2 you show to the family, friends and family, and 3rd you only show to yourself when you're by yourself. And it's like, where is that, bro? We got fucking bugs on the ceiling.
I do not know.
Crickets.
Oh my gosh.
Oh fuck. But yeah, 3rd, I like to be able to. I guess nobody wants to be vulnerable initially. So obviously you're gonna be able to. You have to kind of put like your 3rd face out first, and then you slowly peel back the layers, and they start seeing the layers within the faces below, and then eventually, if you guys get comfortable enough, the final face. And that's where I think a lot of the make or break happens between relationships. Because somebody you thought, you hear this a lot, right? Oh my God, I thought you were so different. I expected you to be so different. I never thought you'd be like this, blah, blah. I mean, can you really blame them? They never showed you their first like bottom line face in the first place, and you expected that to be them. Maybe that's part of it on you as well.
Yeah.
I love how this conversation just sidetracked, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, it's like sometimes it's too early to show that. You can't just show that to anyone. You can't show that to everyone.
True, but here's a question: should you? Isn't it? Do you think it's better to? I guess not vulnerable. Being vulnerable and showing your third face. I guess there's a subtle difference there. If you're being yourself, if you just be yourself, like be how you are when you're by yourself, and whether they end up liking you or not, who the fuck cares? You at least led without a deceitful kind of layer. You get me?
Do you know what it is? I think being yourself is a good thing to be. But there's times when you want to be greater. And like, sometimes being yourself isn't the version that you want to eventually get to. So I'm like, okay, for me, it's like, sometimes I like to like relax and chill and just do nothing. But I can't always do that. Like that's me being myself, just being chill, being relaxed. That's me being myself. But like, obviously, I've also got further desires and things I want to strive for, and I can't just chill and just be myself. Technically, I have to strive for more.
But do you know what's amazing though? That's the times when you actually can be by yourself, like be yourself in front of them, and they are doing the same thing, and it just feels so. I guess I don't want to use the word like magical, but it almost feels like you're on cloud 9. But this is not like a generic honeymoon phase type shit. This is something different. This is something deeper. This is something more
genuine,
more soul, like kind of like soul tie. Like you're both just connecting on like a soul level, if you guys believe in that. But it's just, it's harder to explain than just the physical. You know what I mean? It's like we can be in the rooms together, but we are close to each other physically. But like, are we there mentally? Like, are we there mentally, spiritually? Type shit, you know? And most of the times, I don't know. This is an interesting story. I was out last night, story time. There was this couple, and the guy looked kind of drunk. The girl looked like she was coming back from the drunkenness. She was eating a McDonald's, right? Little, I think it was a cheeseburger or some shit. And the guy was just like bare sucking up on her neck, like bare sucking up on her neck. Don't clip that. But yeah, like I was like just kind of like side eyeing the guy. I'm like, okay, cool, you know. PDA, it's calm. Something happens. It happens. I'm not that affected by it. But what hit the most is like one man sucking the neck. The girl's like trying to hold in the burger like this, like kissing him back. But she's like, bro, let me enjoy my burger, but let me kiss you, so I don't want you to feel alone. And then at some point, she just looked so. She just had this dead stare into nothing while the guy was kissing her, and I'm just looking at her like, damn, bro, like. Is she even really with you right now?
No, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It makes me feel so like, I guess sad for the guy, but also obviously I don't know the story, and she's obviously coming back from a hangover. You know, it's just like, but I'm not saying that's how she was. I'm not saying she truly didn't love the guy or whatever. But I'm saying it just appeared that way, and it might not. That couple might just be a one-off. But what if there's another couple that genuinely is doing what I'm describing? The girl or the guy is not even really into it, and on their whole mind they're just thinking, ugh, why is this guy doing this, or why is this girl kiss? I could do better. But like they're just there.
No, of course there's situations like
do you know what I mean? And it's
like
just like I see it, but that was like my first hand seeing it, or seeing something that appears to look like it, where the girl is just, it's just like, oh my god, I can't describe that look she had. It was just like, while the guy's kissing his neck, her neck, she was just like it just felt so sad, bro. Like it felt so sad to see, you know. And yeah, I never want to end up like on any of that situation.
No,
you know
I get that. I think there's sometimes where, you know, when you're thinking about something so intensely, and you're not really focusing on that person, but you're thinking of the things you need to get done.
True.
I've had times like I've just zoned out, and I'm meant to be like speaking to someone or just interacting with them, but I was just zoned out. I'm thinking about something else, and it's got my mind, and I just need to like.
But during like An intimacy though?
I'm trying to think.
I don't think you've had, man. I hope not.
I'm trying to think.
I fucking hope not, bro. The fuck?
I don't know. Maybe not during intimacy, but I don't know.
I don't think that has ever happened to me, because as you obviously you know me well, and I don't sleep around thoughtlessly or recklessly. So it's like, for me to actually give my body up, I sound like kind of emotional and whatever, but that's just how I am, honestly. So for me to be able to be in that situation of intimacy, of closeness, and if I zone out, like, that's basically that's never happened to me, because for me to be,
you have to be connected.
I have to be connected. You get me?
Yeah, of course.
But it's scary to think that there's people out there, they're just doing it, and then afterwards it's just pure lust. It's just pure lust, and afterwards it's just, yep, shake hands, peace out. It's like, damn.
I feel like a lot of people could do that. A lot of people probably do.
And sometimes I envy them. Honestly, I envy them, because to be able to shut your emotions off sometimes and just like have fun, right? Because people use that word a lot, like, oh, I'm young, I just want to have fun. I feel like there's a difference between having fun and being irresponsible and doing something that I don't know. It's hard to describe it, because I was at K events last night, and I think I used a word that triggered somebody, because I called people who get really drunk consistently all the time without any care, and about their friends, they just walk around stumbling everywhere, having people to look after them. I call it irresponsible. I called them degenerates, and the person kind of got triggered because they themselves felt related to it. They felt like they were attacked because they say, oh, but I drink and stuff like that, and you're calling me a degenerate, and degenerate means evil people who don't have care for the world, people like Hitler. That's degenerate people. And I'm like, okay, because he googled it. He googled a word, and
what was that?
And the definition had evil in it, and I was like, okay, interesting, because I never meant it in like a evil way, but the whole time degenerate in my head, it just meant irresponsible. Somebody who's irresponsible, somebody who has no courtesy for other people, and they kind of like prioritize their own, I don't know, self pleasure over like other people's. There's no considerate. I don't feel like it's considerate, especially when you get so drunk and you're stumbling and you know your limit, but you choose to go past it because you're just like, fuck it, I'm with my friends, they'll take care of me type shit. I'm like, really? Like,
no, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think when it comes to these things like this, it's like when you're doing it consistently,
yeah,
it's a bit
true. It's like a one-off.
Worrying.
Yeah, it's worrying. It's like, bro, fix up.
There's a snap that has to happen.
Right.
There's a click that needs to happen. Like if you keep on doing it, it's like a consistent thing.
Right.
Then there's a deeper layer of
trauma, I guess.
Trauma or concern or like underneath it, because that is signs of like you being an alcoholic. Right. At that point, if it's a consistent thing.
I guess I just see consideration. I feel like consideration is the highest form of love. Being considerate / empathy, having empathy with somebody else, and just being able to, before you do an action, how is your action going to affect the other person?
Why do you see it like that? Why do you see like it's the best or the...
It's the highest form of love, because it's like close to basically unconditional. It's pretty much unconditional. Or on the same level. Obviously unconditional and considerate is not the same thing, but it's like, I'm considerate of you, and I'm gonna watch what I do, what I say. I don't want to hurt you because I care about you. I love you to the point where I don't want what I do to affect you. And obviously I want it back. Of course, I want that back. If it's not replicated, then obviously it's just, but if it is replicated, I feel like if you had that both of you are just reciprocating it. Did I say replicate? Reciprocating it. I feel like that relationship would just be so beautiful, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of people just,
I think people lack consideration. Like I see it all the time on the bus, train, anything. Like it's like, yeah, giving up a seat. That's like, oh, okay, cool. Obviously that's normal. I guess normal, right? Give up seat for an older lady or older gentleman, whatever. But like when you're walking by, like I think I'm kind of sidetracking it, but I feel like clumsy. I don't like people who are clumsy, but clumsy can really easily fall into being inconsiderate. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're so unaware of your surroundings, so unaware. Just a simple example: walking hella slow in front of somebody when you're in London, out the train. You just like walk up, you just jump off the fucking platform and you just stand there right in front of the door. And there's people need to get off, and you're just standing there like.
No, but that's a culture thing though.
Nah,
London's a busy place. London. Every time.
That's what I'm saying. It's a busy place. So why the frick are you just?
But that's a culture thing then. That's what I'm saying. It comes down to a culture, because when you go to a different culture, when my cousin came over from Ghana, she was like, everyone's so fast. Everyone's trying to move. Everyone's trying to get there to that place so fast. Like, why is everything such a like? Everyone's in a rush. Everyone's beeping. Everyone's like, slow down, take time. And I remember talking to people who go to Jamaica, who visit Jamaica. My dad's in Jamaica right now. Like, it's just such a, when people talk about Jamaica, it's such a peaceful place. It's such a chill place. You're just meant to chill. Like,
where life slows down.
Life is slow.
Right.
So it's like you come out the airport, and like they're taking your stuff, and like you're in a rush, so you're doing it quick, but you're like, slow down.
Okay, but that's like Jamaica, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a culture thing. So
I don't think it's a culture thing, honestly. I don't think it's a culture thing.
If we're separating London from what, Kingston, and you're saying one's fast and one's slow, and they're from two different countries, and that's what I'm saying. Like, what you're saying, it makes sense, but you need to also take into consideration the fact that it's two different cultures. So the basic standard is going to be different. So
I see what you're trying to say. You're saying obviously London is so multicultural. We have people from different countries, different cultures coming in, and obviously someone, let's say people from Ghana who's used to the slow life, they come into London, they might inherently just do shit slowly. I get that, but there are certain things that I don't feel there's no excuse for it. Like, there's just no excuse. Like you don't have the self-awareness and like consideration to be aware of your surroundings. Like, okay, I'm off a train. It depends on the context too. I'm off the train.
But that's so you're entering a new environment and experiencing new things. You don't pick that up straight away. I don't expect you to go to a different country and understand like the culture right away. It builds up.
Bro, just move out the fucking way. That's not a culture thing, bro.
No, I'm talking about like, it's just the slowness about it. The slowness, people taking time. London's like quick. New York, London, they're probably like, everyone's trying to get to their place.
Okay, what about this? Another example. Fucking empty bus, night bus. Yeah. I'm sitting at the front. Bus is empty, top deck.
Yeah.
Man them comes on, some random Donny. It was
next to you.
Not even next to me, right behind me, bro. And I feel hella comfortable. If it was right next to me, I'll definitely say something. I'll be like, fuck you doing? But
I'm like, yo, you're trying to talk to me.
Right. You're trying to chat to me. You're trying to mingle. But because he sat behind me, I feel like I don't actually have the right to say anything, because obviously it's his seat, like it's open seat. But like, what? You
got so much space, just sit somewhere else.
Why? Yeah, but that happens so often, and I don't think you can put that on a culture thing, bro. That's purely just something not clicking in their heads.
Yeah,
right.
I'll
you get
that
me?
One. That one's a bit like,
because that happened to me so many times. Obviously, I work night shifts, so I go home late quite a lot.
They're feeling lonely, man. They just need someone
to talk
to. Talk to or
you think so?
It's a long night, you know. It's a long night. It's a long shift.
Man.
Some attention.
If you want to chat to me,
you don't
chat to me.
You don't want to chat to them.
Don't chat to me. Don't chat to me. No. Nah, please, not on the bus, man.
To be honest, like, that is a bit. When you've got so much space on a bus, double-decker bus.
Yeah.
It's a double-decker bus.
Right.
You go upstairs, you sit them right behind someone, or
and
right next
empty,
to them.
empty top deck, bro. And it's like, I wanna, and this is what I do, right? The guy sits down. Obviously, I'm always sitting on the inside, so I see the reflection through the mirror. So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give man some subtle hints. He sits right behind me. All his like fucking I want to say aura, but not aura. All of his fucking smell, body odor, all of that shit coming up from the streets. I get a little whiff of that, and I'm just like, I start looking to the reflection, just letting him know that, like, yeah, I noticed you fucking behind me, mate. Like, I just keep doing it.
Pick up on that.
He might, yeah. Honestly, he might not, but bro, shit like that annoys me, man.
I could.
And another thing, oh my days, I could go on, bro. People go on the bus, yeah, or the tube with a fat backpack, and they don't take it off. They just bear like walking around, fucking acting like a ninja turtle, bruv. Just fucking bumping everyone with their bags, and I'm just like, bruh, you're on the bus. Have some consideration. You're in a packed space. Take your fucking bag off. And it's like, but I'm nice about it. Like, so I just suck it up because I understand they just have a bad day, or they just that kind of people. They don't have the consideration. So it's like, cool. But like, please, guys, have some more consideration. Whatever you do out there.
Yeah, but when you say consideration, can come in different forms.
Sure, but in that, but right, of course,
I know where this can go.
Of course, however,
where this could go.
If someone who's doing who's not even doing the most basic consideration,
okay,
can you really expect them to do more, or even any higher form of consideration?
I think what you're considering is like, I want people to do what I do.
No,
you want people to do what I do.
I can see why you would say that, but the bag thing, the tube thing, the sitting on the bus thing, that, bro, let's be honest, that's just a general courtesy thing, bro. That's just common sense. That has nothing to do with me wanting them to do what I do. That's just being a fucking, I don't want to say good human. Good and bad is, I don't want to say use the good or bad here. They're not evil. They're not rubbish people, but they're just clumsy people. They're just clumsy to the point where they're so oblivious. Like when you ask me, I'm like, huh? What happened? It's like, I can't deal with people like that. Honestly, I can't, man.
No, I think I've seen some clumsy people. I don't think they're bad people.
They're not bad people.
They're not bad people. And like, sometimes they just can't help it. There's times where you just.
But then if you bring it up, you'll be a bad person. You get me? If you're like, oh, excuse me, you know you can put your bag down, right, when you're on the train or on the bus?
I think it's the tonality in which you say it. If you say it in a condescending way, then people are gonna be like, what the fuck?
How would you say it? How would you tell someone to put their bag down on the tube?
How would I say it? Without
sounding condescending.
I'll probably be like, excuse me, can you please put your bag down? I would just say it like that. Sometimes you have to approach the situation a bit like softer, and then instead of like, yo, put your fucking bag down. You can't
I'm not saying, I'll never say that. But it's like, I'll be like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how I would even start, honestly.
You just have to say, like, I think you just have to approach it in a mindful way, because people like...
Very mindful, very demure.
Very demure, very mindful. I don't come to work with a green cut crease. I don't look like a...
Oh, gosh. Why is that even a thing?
I can't lie. I don't know who started it. Honestly, I don't know who started it. I think it's this lady on TikTok. And I think it's this lady. But... honestly, she might have, she might have cooked a little bit. She might have cooked a little bit because that meme is taking the internet by storm. And I think, how's it go? So very mindful, very demure, very. What's the?
I don't know.
There's a third one. I don't know what the third one is. Very mindful, very demure, very thoughtful. Very thoughtful. Thoughtful. See, thoughtful, mindful, demure. She's cooking. She is cooking. I don't know, lady, I don't know who you are, but what you started, hopefully that's obviously people are taking a mick out of it now, innit?
They are.
But, if you look if somebody has the ability to look deeper into it, be like, oh, you know what? I know even the original creator might be doing it to take a piss, but that's something I could learn, potentially. I could follow, She started it, so we followed. So, very demure. I don't think that's a real word, but thoughtful, mindful, boom. Both of them are enough, honestly. Like, even like I told you about this as well. Like I passed somebody a drink, a bottle, and they opened the cap just for me. You know what I mean? Even if I'm not doing anything, like my hands are free, but they just do it. And the reason why I'm friends with you, because you did this to me when one of the first times I met you. You just passed the water to me and you opened the cap and you just passed it. I'm like, raw. Say no more. If you were a girl, I'll be dating you right now.
Hey,
type
yo.
shit. But obviously, no homo. Chill.
Chill.
Calm. But that's the type of shit I can look for when I'm dating. It's like the small, subtle things that I know that you're doing it not to impress me, but you're doing it because that's who you are. And that shit is so attractive to me. So attractive to me.
Little things.
The little things, man.
Little things.
And all these little things. Shout out Ed Sheeran. But yeah, man, original topic, man. Fucking, what do you think about nose piercing, by the way?
It looks weird. I'm still trying to get used to it.
Oh, well, you didn't even say anything.
No, because I'm still trying to get used to it.
Right. But obviously it's not real. I'm stuck.
How does it feel?
Honestly, I don't notice it's there anymore. I don't notice it's there until I look down on my nose and I see a little silver lining. I'm like, oh shit, I've got a nose piercing on, but does it look bad? Give me your honest opinion. Chat, I don't think a chat, did I just call you chat? I've been streaming too much. But yo, go follow my stream, GumChina. But yeah, I don't know if the nose piercing fits me, honestly. But I tried the stud. It doesn't look good, man. The stud does not look good. I think you need to have like a wider nose, wider nostril. I think nose stud would fit perfectly on you, big man thing. It would fit perfectly on you. I'll bring it over one time.
I'm actually not. No, I don't want no nose piercings.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm 100%.
It's fake.
I'm good. I
can't lie, you look like a proper fuckboy.
I'm good.
No, that's a good thing, but that's just how you're just gonna end up looking like that.
What was the original? What were you?
Social media.
Oh,
yeah, man. But the bad thing, let's just start with the bads, because I really can't think of too much negatives.
You only mentioned one positive thing.
Yeah, I can't. There's not many positives.
There's more positives. I feel like we'll probably come up with some.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
Not in the next 10 years, though.
No, positives.
Yeah, I think there's going to be more and more negatives. Like, look at AI right now, bro. Look at AI. And honestly, sometimes I see fake Instagram pages following me or viewing my story, and it's just AI. Like, it's AI girls.
Okay.
And I'm just like, bruh, in the next 10 years, we won't be able to tell at all.
Say you'll meet me in person. Probably.
You meet them in person, it turns out to be some 35-year-old weird Donny, bruv. He's like, oh yeah, sorry, I did it just to, because I was bored type shit, bruh.
Have you seen that? Is it catfish?
I think it's catfish. I think so.
Yeah, and you see those people that...
Yeah, they got like little sweat Cheeto stains on their shirt and shit.
Gosh,
oh my God.
There was this one big girl that used to make...
What do you mean? Some big girl that made the fake account?
Yeah, made a couple fake accounts, and they caught her like twice or 3 times. I can't remember how many times they caught her, but like...
it kind of sounds like you're talking about that girl from fucking that... What's that Netflix series? Reindeer. Baby Reindeer.
No.
Oh. That's a good show, though.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched Baby Reindeer?
No.
Bro.
Yeah, I haven't been.
What have you doing with your time?
Just working.
Gym.
Can I or can somebody truly change after they've been hurt? Like to their core. Like wherever they used to be, they genuinely become a different person. But that different person might not be a better version of themselves. It might just be a different version of themselves. You get me? And I've been questioning that question for a very long time now. Because if somebody is not capable of change, but yet they act like a different person, that means obviously they're lying. They're lying to themselves. They're putting on the deceitful face. They're putting on their third face now. And they're trying to show the world I'm good, or I'm this, I'm that. But deep down they're really not. Or you are able to change, but you completely lose who you were before. And I feel like that's sad too. Let's say, for just easy example, you used to be a love of a girl or a love of a boy, and boom, you get hurt, and now you start your villain arc, and you become the villain. You just become Broly. You know what I mean? Broly's not a villain, but he appears like a villain. That's why Broly's a perfect example. He appears like a villain, or he becomes Vegeta, Frieza, or they become Frieza, because Frieza is inherently evil.
That guy's a menace.
That guy, bro, you can never trust him again.
Yeah.
Never. No matter how many chances you give him to come back alive, he will always backstab you. So, is it possible for someone like Goku? Do you think it's possible for someone like Goku to turn into someone like Broly or Frieza and stay that way?
Goku's no, because Goku's just
okay.
Goku's just is a bad example because Goku, he's just gonna stay how he is.
Okay, maybe not. Okay, forget Goku, but someone who's a more vulnerable, Vegeta, who's more morally, I guess.
Back in question.
Yeah.
He did change his nature though.
But do you think he's truly changed? Or is it?
Somewhat, yeah.
I don't know.
I think he's somewhat changed. If we look through the arcs, he
like it's like
margin the arc. It was questionable. Like, yeah, this guy he went back to a villain, but then he came back because obviously he wanted to protect his family. So he just couldn't be that desire to always want to that desire for him to always be the best was always there. And like he had an opportunity to prove to himself that he was the principal Saiyan that beat Goku and live up to that name. And he obviously tried to do it and he somewhat did, but like he put his family first when he came down to it.
That's true. I guess the question the question I really want to ask is once a lover girl, a lover boy, always a lover boy? That's the $1 million question.
I think they are. I think they'll always be. Just because it's like, if it's an innate thing, if it's in your heart, then I think it will just...
That's becoming philosophical, innit? What can we really describe as innate? And like, does that mean that people are born already have shit written on their page? Because that's a philosophical question, right?
Yeah, that's...
Or are they just a blank slate, and they always have shit being written as they're born?
Yeah, but that's like nature versus nurture.
Yeah, essentially. So...
No one knows. No one really knows. It's like people say it's all 50-50. Majority of the time people say it's 50-50. But no one really knows.
Yeah. I hope...
I think it's a 50-50. I think there's... It comes, because like when I think about it, I always think about like, you know how there's psychopaths and sociopaths.
Sociopaths and psychopaths, yeah. I actually don't know the difference that much.
Isn't it psychopaths are like born like that, and sociopaths are the ones that are like affected by their nature, by like the environment. So
I don't know.
I think that's it.
Okay, let's pretend that is it. Or it could just be the other way around, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like...
Wait, but how can they determine that?
I think it's just the things you do, or the things you say.
But even that, how can you determine that they were born like that?
It's the subtle differences, subtle things that they do. It's like the...
Interesting.
I need to
do some research.
Yeah, but I know it's like some kids have like no remorse or no like less emotion for certain things. You're just like, I think you know when they start killing animals, like when you're a kid you start killing certain animals.
Okay.
And that's the early signs of like, yeah, this person's
a sociopath or psychopath?
Psychopath.
Oh, interesting.
It's like, you know, you have no emotions, but like insufficient.
No emotional EQ. No EQ at all. They have no empathy, they have no sympathy, no none of that.
I don't know about empathy, but maybe they can show sympathy. I don't know. But I don't know about empathy, but I need to do more research on that. But it is an interesting one, seeing like the two dynamics, just seeing like, damn, you're just a menace. Because like some people like...
You know how people use that word menace to society? What should we do with the menaces? Now this is controversial, but like, bro, you are a busy man, fam. Your phone's been beeping, bro. Turn that shit off.
It's just people, man. They're just...
I like your new earrings, bro.
Oh, thanks.
They look nice. Really nice. I like the hat as well.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, the hat that says uni.
God, like, this is my favorite hat now. This is
For
actually,
real?
yeah. This is my
Shit.
favorite hat.
Damn.
It's a good hat.
If you guys don't know, that's my hat. By the way.
It's his hat. You man.
But I relinquished the power to him.
You didn't want the hat no more.
Yeah, he's got hairline to cover up. I don't.
Listen, yeah. I'll take it off.
Go on then, take it off. Take it off right now. Show the people what you're working with. But the beard is coming along. I like it. What's my beard saying?
It's nice.
Obviously,
It's common. You know?
but it's too bushy, man. I feel like I don't like it too bushy, bro.
Do you know what it is? It's the fact that it's majority is just down. It's not even like
Size.
Yeah, the size. You need more of the size. You know. That's the thing. You're gonna have to go with the.
I was thinking about getting the fuckboy. You know what they say?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, so it's like just the mustache and then the goatee, and leave this business as well. They just like they shave it all the way up here, leave the goatee, trim it down slightly, shave it all the way here, and just leave like a little fat bush of a goatee, fat goatee, and that's the fuckboy. And then they got little Vaseline on their lips, and they start taking pictures of their mouth, and bro, that's like the fuckboy look 101, bro. And the tank top as well, the wife beater. I mean the wife maker, you know. The husband. Wait, what? Fuck it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna call this podcast right here. It's 40 minutes. Not too long.
It's 40 minutes down.
No, like that. Innit?
Alright, it feels like we haven't even thought about it much.
Yeah, we haven't. Honestly, we haven't. Next time we'll stick to one topic. I realize my brain does this a lot, man.
No, but that's how things naturally flow.
You
When
think
when you're having the natural conversations, you just naturally
jump back and forth? You think so?
Yeah, I think when you're having natural conversations, it's because sometimes people just run out of things to talk about. But when you are interested in that particular thing, you'll talk about this, and then you find another thing that you're interested in, and you talk about that. And that's how you want conversations to naturally flow.
Interesting.
But like when you have like shuttle robots and like subtle things, you just talk about certain things and you just like give a few word answers, and they like fuck. I ran out of things to say. How about this topic? Yeah. We only talked about one positive thing and one negative thing.
Pretty much.
But that's how things go. That's how a podcast flows, though.
Yeah, honestly. But obviously, this is our second podcast. My second podcast. Technically, first for this new title. Even though it's the same shit. But I want to try and do this at least twice every month. Twice a month. So obviously, after this, we're gonna end up booking it. We're gonna book another one. And I have another podcast coming on 21st. I'm also streaming on TikTok and Twitch last night. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that real quick. Bro, I can't lie.
I saw someone in your chat saying like, oh, I followed you on. I found you on like, is it TikTok or Twitch or something like that? And they came to like, I can't remember what they said.
Was that last night?
Yeah.
You watched it last night?
I only watched for like 10 seconds.
This guy. What kind of dad? This the best supporter, bro. No supporter, bro. Bad friend, bro. L friend, bro. L friend.
I had other things. I was playing a game, but I was reading. I was like, oh, people talking. I'm like,
I'm not lying, bro. I started streaming on TikTok, yeah. I'm averaging like 8 viewers. On TikTok, I was averaging 1 or 2, bro. I mean on Twitch.
Yeah.
It was peak.
Yeah, but
it was peak.
Twitch and TikTok are two different.
Yeah, but now I'm combining both of them, and if I can find the time, and I will find the time to do it more often, I feel like it would actually go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? No cap. Like, bro, there's definitely a fucking cicada or fucking some type of little worm in the ceiling, bro. But anyways, what is that? Is that electricity? Can the mic pick that up? I don't think the mic is picking it up. Bro. You're 10K. Infinite boy. But next episode we should talk about some anime stuff. Honestly.
Okay.
We should talk about some anime stuff.
What do you want to talk about?
I mean, they can find out the next episode, innit?
Okay, so
They can find out next episode. But most likely, how anime relates to real life, or how anime teaches us about relationships. Especially Naruto. I feel like Naruto has a lot of them relationship dynamic
You think so?
teachings. No, it doesn't.
people love to hate Sakura.
Yeah, but Sakura, I never liked Sakura, anyways. But I'm not. But I'm talking about
No, but I understand why they hate Sakura though.
right.
It's like that girl that always rejects you, that you fight for, and
Alright.
she just loves the other guy that doesn't even care about her.
Right.
I think that's why a lot of fans
Right.
hate her deep down, because
Right.
I think they can relate.
They can relate, yeah.
That's why I'm like,
Bro, you've been chilling with friends for how long?
you've been sharing with friends and you show up for this girl.
Yeah.
She don't show up for you, and the guy that doesn't even care about her, that literally doesn't even care about her, she's pining over and talking about all the time, and you're just like, nah.
Do you know what's funny? I'm gonna obviously not say names, yeah. And I don't know if I'm gonna put this in the podcast, but I'm just gonna tell you this now. Shit, this is risky fucking talking about it on camera, but I can cut it out, right?
If you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it on camera.
Nah, it's fine. I'll talk about it in camera, and then keep the footage for later on, if in case one day I wanna upload it. But so let's call this person. You know this person. Let's call them.
Is it?
Kebab.
Kebab, okay.
Let's call them Kebab. Not because they're from Middle East, but we just have an association with Kebab. So Kebab basically unfollowed them, and they basically unblocked. They unblocked Zeno.
Okay.
Yeah. So and I found out. Zeno found out last night. And Zeno was like, "What the fuck?" He was like, "What?" And they were in central London, just walking down the same river that Kebab and Zeno was walking when they first met. I don't know where to go from this, but I feel like Zeno finally realized. I feel like Zeno realized that Kebab realized they fucked up. Like truly, it's time. Like they've had time now to think about it, and they're like, wait, I did fuck up. But it's too late now.
But how do you know?
Because Kebab unblocked Zeno. After not speaking for like 6 weeks.
Okay, this is just weird.
I know.
It's just weird.
So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. I know this one was a bit kind of
Open.
and
Very open.
very, very just, but next time we'll come better prepared. Can't lie, I feel like I don't want to do 1 hour plus podcast anymore. I want to keep it like half an hour, 45.
Yeah, I think that's.
But next episode will be with Natu. She'll be back joining us, and not sure what we're going to talk about yet, so leave some of your things on the comments. And yeah, peace out guys. Go follow my Twitch. Peace.